Hey Zodiac Family, Pisces Oracle here with a pick a deck reading. This reading will be a yes or no answer to the question that you have right now. So, as we're getting ready, go ahead and think about your question that you want to answer, and then choose which deck you'd like to deliver the answer. Either deck number 1, deck number 2, or deck number 3. Or you might identify more with one of the dice. We have the Queen of Wands, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. So either 1, 2, or 3, or the Queen of Wands, the Sun, or the Seven of Wands. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started with deck number 1. So if you chose the Queen of Wands dice or deck number 1, we're going to go ahead and get started. So how this reading works is that we fan out the cards and then we pick 3 cards. And each card either represents yes, no, or neutral. And then we get our answer. Start from this side. Be able to get a good fan on these. All right, so think about your question as I am drawing your 3 cards. This is number 1. Number 2. And number 3. All right. So if we need a tiebreaker, we just shuffle the deck once, twice, 3 times, and if we need a tiebreaker, then the bottom of the deck is our tiebreaker. So let's go ahead and check out your 3 cards. We have the 4 of Pentacles. I don't know if you can see it that well. I'm trying to get it. Then we have the King of Pentacles. And then we have the 8 of Wands. Which is funny because we have Queen of Wands there as well. So let's just take a minute to see which ones are which. So the 4 of Pentacles is a yes. The King of Pentacles is also a yes. And the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands is also a yes. So for you guys, the answer to your question is without a doubt, firm yes. So let's see what piece of advice the dice gives us regarding your reading. So the answer to your question is yes. All 3 of these cards are yes cards. So as advice for this question, you could be dealing with someone who has blonde hair, blue eyes. You could be dealing with someone who enjoys being the center of attention. You could be dealing with someone who sort of enjoys material possessions, and it's not a very negative thing. And this is only going to resonate for some of you because some of you may not be asking a question about a person. But yes, undoubtedly, the answer to this question is yes. So I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. If you need any of my information, it's in the description box down below. And if you want to check out my website and associated face with the voice, it is PiscesOracle.com. I am including in the description box today a PDF version of my yes or no answer guide. And this is for an ask 3 times reading, which is the type of reading that we just did. So you can download that and save it on your computer, or you can print it up and laminate it like I did. So that is just a little bonus resource for your benefit from me to you guys. Enjoy, and thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys. Okay, so if you guys chose deck 2 or the sun dice, this is going to be your reading. We're going to shuffle the cards once, twice, and 3 times. Then we are going to fan them out. So go ahead and be thinking of the question that you're asking as I am fanning the cards out. All right. And now we will go ahead and choose your 3 cards. So go ahead and keep concentrating with your question. Card number 1. Card number 2. You guys are really thinking hard. I can tell it's happening fast. And card number 3. All right, so I will shuffle the decks 3 more times. This deck 3 more times. And if we need a tiebreaker, we will pull the energy from the bottom of the deck. Oh my goodness, these cards are flying out. Let's go ahead and put yours up here. So that was once, twice, and 1 more time. So we may not need a tiebreaker, but I always like to have one ready just in case. So, and the sun will be a last piece of advice, or just sort of it's not going to resonate with everyone, but this last piece of advice may be of use to you. All right, so let's check out your 3 cards. We have the 10 of Cups, 10 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and we have the 3 of Swords. So 10 of Cups, 8 of Wands, and 3 of Swords. So let's start with the Cups. The 10 of Cups is a yes. Let's move on to the 8 of Wands. Wow, the 8 of Wands is also a yes. Moving on to the 3 of Swords. And the 3 of Swords is a no card. So the answer to your question is yes. Even though there's this no on the side, it doesn't matter. The yeses have it. Let's take a look at the sun dice as a last piece of advice for you. Just want to kind of get these dice are new, so I'm not super familiar with them. So yeah, this last piece of advice, the sun here represents bright new beginnings, happiness, warmth, inner glows, unions, material happiness, good marriage, and happy reunions. So that might resonate for some of you. This might be a you may have had your doubts here, but this dice is just reaffirming it's a definite yes for you guys. And happiness is on the way with whatever the answer, whatever answers you needed, happiness and joy are on the way to you. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you're enjoying my videos and my channel. If you need any of my information, it's down in the description box below. And if you want to associate a face with the voice, just check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. I am including a PDF that's printable for you guys at the bottom in the description box so that you can do your own yes or no questions at home if you would like. The printout looks just like this. It is just my personal guide that I use to get all of my yes or no answers to my questions. This type of reading is called an Ask 3 Times, and so you guys can now do it at home if you have your own tarot decks. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye. All right, so if you chose deck number 3, this is the answer to your question. I'm going to shuffle the cards once, twice, and then 3 times. And I want you to concentrate on your question as I fan these out. And we'll use that dice in the very end as a last piece of advice. That may resonate with some of you, it may not, but that is okay. It's just a bonus. All right, go ahead and concentrate on your question as we choose your 3 cards. Just kind of work these up so we have space. 1, 2. You guys are concentrating very well. 3. All right, so I'm going to fold these up. Get your cards up here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this deck 3 more times. Once, twice, and a 3rd time. So if we need a tiebreaker, we will pull from the bottom energy of the deck. Just in case. We may not need to pull that at all. And then this dice will just be a last piece of advice. This may resonate for some of you, but it may not. All right, let's start with card number 1. You have the 10 of Pentacles. You have the 7 of Pentacles. And you have the 9 of Wands. All right, so let's start with the 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Pentacles is a yes card. Move on to the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a yes card. And on to the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is also a yes card. So your answer to your question is a definite yes. All right, I want to go ahead and read on this 7 of Wands card for you guys. Just as a last piece of advice, this may resonate for some of you, but not all of you. It is just an additional piece of advice. May as well include it in the reading since we used it as a marker. All right, so this is overcoming adversaries and negotiations, successful business struggles, digging deep to overcome challenges and courage facing difficulties. So I hope that will help you guys. You've been obviously in difficult situations, some of you, and you're just trying to find answers. And the answer to your question is yes. So I hope you guys are enjoying my channel. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you need any of my information, it's down in the description box below. If you'd like to associate a face with the voice, check out my website, PiscesOracle.com. I'm also including down below in the description box a PDF printable so that you can do your own yes or no questions at home if you have a tarot deck. The guide looks just like this. You can download it and print it, and I laminated mine, or you can just save it on your desktop or your laptop. It's just a freebie from me to you, just so that you can do your own readings at home if you would like. It's just more fun when you can kind of figure things out on your own, I think. So I wanted to be able to provide a resource for you guys whenever I can. And this is my tried and true guide for answering my questions. I have the steampunk ones here that I use with this deck. You can obviously use that with any other steampunks punk decks. Just adapt it for your deck. And then I do have the traditional tarot cards here, which this would work with any traditional style tarot cards that sort of follow the same suits of swords, wands, cups, and coins. And then the major arcanas are here, and then yes cards are all other cards. So yeah, that's just my little guide. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm looking forward to see you guys in the next video. Check out my other YouTube videos and my other yes no answer to your question video. Bye guys, thanks for watching.